How to edit videos for YouTube for complete beginners. So in this video, I'll walk you through step by step how to edit your videos so they're ready to publish on YouTube. The very first thing you need to do is choose a video editor. There are an infinite number of options out there for your phone or for your computer. One really important recommendation, if you can edit the videos on your computer, it'll go quicker. It's just much easier. You can do a lot more advanced things with the editors on your computer versus your phone or your tablet. But if all you have is your cell phone, don't worry, you can edit videos that are YouTube worthy from your phone. A couple of our favorite video editors are one, DaVinci Resolve. That's what we use to edit most of our YouTube videos. The free version is really, really powerful. No need to upgrade here. You can edit 4K videos, do animations, edit the audio, color grade, all these crazy things with DaVinci Resolve. Filmora, you can download it for free. It is a paid software. You can test it out, see if you like it or not. The thing is you can't export the video without a watermark, without paying for it. And the third option, VN. So VN you can use for Mac or Android or iPhone devices. So if you're going to edit on your phone, this free app is what I would recommend. At the end of the video, I'll point you to some of our tutorials that'll walk you through step-by-step individual video editors, but this is a general quick video so you understand what you need to do to edit your videos. Now, if you have a video recorded that you're ready to start editing, what I would recommend doing is putting all the files you want to use into one folder. So the video files, it could be screen recordings, images, music, sound effects, recordings from another microphone, whatever it happens to be, add all of that to one folder so you have it in one place. Once you have all the files saved in one folder, open up your video editor, create a new project, and then take all those files and just drag them and drop them on your video editor. And you have everything there ready to start creating your video. There's two ways that you can go about creating your video now. So one way is to go through each of the individual files in your project. You can select the in and the out point and then just take those small fragments of a larger video and drag them onto your timeline. What we end up doing is taking the main video files and audio files and drag those onto our timeline so that we can, one, sync up the audio. So this is being recorded on my computer right now. We have my camera recording. There's a microphone there. A lot of times there's a screen recording or something else. We want to make sure that all those are at the same time. And then from there, we can decide what we want to show on screen or if we need to use one microphone or another. After we have the video and audio files synced up, before going and chopping up all the clips, what we would do is quickly adjust the audio level. So for example, there's this microphone. There's one on my camera right now. The one on my camera, we would mute. This one, we would probably turn up a little bit because you usually record something so it doesn't peak or distort, but sometimes it's too low. So you can find a line on the audio track and then turn it up or down a little bit to get to the levels you want. There's a lot more advanced things with audio, but at least getting it turned up to a point where it's as loud as possible without making any other edits before going and cutting up the clip. So we have the audio levels more or less how we want them. Then we'll go through and cut up the larger video file. So I make a lot of mistakes in my videos. I may repeat something 5, 10, 20 times. We find the best one, all the ums, ahs, pauses, things we don't want. We'll cut all of that out and then go through the video from beginning to end a couple of times and see, hey, is this the story we want? Is all of the audio and video that we need condensed into what we have right now? After that's done, we're going to figure out what else is missing. So there's a bunch of things to add here. So text would be one. Is there something on one screen to say, hey, we're going from chapter 1 to chapter 2. Here's a highlight. Here's something else. We want to highlight somebody's name or the social media link or whatever we want to put on screen in terms of text. Really, really easy to grab that, add it to the timeline, change the font text, the font size, color, all that stuff. You can add it very, very easily, move it around on screen. Once you have the text that you like, think about the B-roll that you may want to add. So if I'm talking about typing on a keyboard, maybe you want to show that on screen, or looking out the window or going for a run. If you can find a way to show something as opposed to tell, think about what B-roll can make the video more dynamic and add those clips in. Also, you can add images. So a lot of times we reference other videos. Maybe you want to show the thumbnail like this video right here. Maybe you want to watch that. So going through the entire video and adding text, B-roll, and images. Then something maybe a little more advanced is adding something that has a green or blue screen. So for example, I created this subscribe animation, and so this has a blue screen. So what we'll do is take that video clip, add it to the timeline where we want it, And then most video editing softwares have a way to remove the green or blue screen. So that's one of the other things that you can quickly and easily add. Some video editors let you create things like this and create animations, but you can find stuff that's pre-made and then just remove the background and you have a cool animation, explosion, whatever you want to add to your videos without having to know anything about animations. If you're watching this video, I imagine you're just getting started or thinking about starting a YouTube channel. If you want our help creating your channel, coming up with video ideas, recording, editing, and publishing your first video so you can start to grow on YouTube, we just launched a new YouTube course for beginners. If you're interested in learning more, check out the link in the description below. So now let's talk more about the audio. The basic step we took earlier was adjusting the level to as high as possible without any distortion, but there's a lot more to do with the audio. The first of which, should there be any music in this video? So do you want it throughout the whole video, maybe something really low in the background? Do you want music for a certain part of it, maybe a time lapse or something like that you have where there's no dialogue? The next thing to think about is the level of the music. So if someone is talking, you want to make sure the music is low enough that no one is going to have problem hearing the dialogue on top of the music. So think about being in a bar where someone has to shout for you to be able to hear them because the music is too loud. You don't want that sensation at all ever in your YouTube videos. So make sure, one, the music goes with whatever's happening and the audio levels are appropriate for hearing dialogue, but being able to hear the music at the same time. Another important piece of audio are the sound effects. So if you're showing something on screen, is there any audio for that? So if I'm hitting a baseball or typing on a keyboard or clicking on a mouse or whatever it happens to be, is there audio? Is there a sound effect that goes along with that? Then one last thing to think about is the color of your video. Is it too dark? Is it too light? Is the white balance correct? I have a video for DaVinci Resolve about color correction and color grading, but don't stress too much here. Some video editors even have kind of a one-click solution to make your videos look prettier. Doing that is probably good enough. The next step in the process is to review your video probably 1 or 2 more times from beginning to end. If you're happy with how the video looks, it's time to export. The video export may take a couple of minutes to a couple of hours, depending on how long your video is, the resolution of the video, and how powerful your computer or phone is. Once the video has finished exporting, the next step in the process is uploading it to YouTube. If you want to learn how to do that correctly, check out this video right here. Hope to see you in another video. Bye-bye.